Okay, folks, we're going to try this again. I was going to do this yesterday, and then it just didn't seem like it. Watched a friend of mine play online for a little bit. This is another Corona Captivity show. This one we are going back, or up to, depending on your point of reference and frame of mind, we are going to the 60s. Now, I know some of you, when you hear the 60s, first thing you're thinking is, hi, I'm Bob Dylan. Remember those fabulous 60s, the peace marches, the protests, the be-ins and bits of all the music. Well, Apple House has put together a 2-record set called Golden Protest. None of that in this set. Nope. Sorry. If you are a committed folk singer and an activist, you will probably be sorely disappointed by the musical content of this. Sorry about that, folks. There will be no Eastern World is exploding, none of that in this set. Going to start with a fun song. It was kind of an obscurity for a lot of years until about 20-odd years ago. Smash Mouth did this for some 90s teenage movie. It's from Question Mark and Mysterians. Of you, baby, I can't get enough of you, darling. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. Whenever we kiss, I get to feeling like this, get to wishing that there were two of you. My heart cries out, oh baby, love you so much. Wish that there was more of you to touch. I can't get enough of you, baby. I can't get enough of you, darling. Right or wrong. Yes, right or wrong. When you had to go, I hated it so. Wishing that the night was long. My heart cried out, oh baby, love you so much. Want your arms to wrap around me twice. Can't get enough of you, baby. Can't get enough of you, darling. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. Too many teardrops for one heart to be crying. Too many teardrops for one heart to carry on. You're way on top now. Since you left me, you're always laughing way down at me. But watch out now, I'm gonna get there, leave you crying. 96 tears, cry. Cry. When the sun comes up, I'll be on top. You'll be right down there, just looking up. Then on my way, gonna see you. Nothing seems wondering how. Then on my way, I just cry. You're gonna cry 96 tears. You're gonna cry 96 tears. You're gonna cry, 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 cry now. You're gonna cry, 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 cry. Oh, 96 tears. Can't get enough of you, baby. Alright, little question mark and the Mysterians. Woohoo! Can I get my bearings here? Hope you all are doing okay in this imposed corona captivity. Some of the songs from this little 60s outlet, these are all pretty much designed for 60s AM radio. There's going to be almost one song that kind of borders on psychedelia, the dreaded psychedelia here. Sorry, not going to be any excuse me while I kiss some guy stuff. Sorry, that's not in the program, but because this is what ADD looks like, folks. Sorry. Kenny Rogers, the recently departed Kenny Rogers. In my country set, I did The Gambler. Everybody in the world has done The Gambler. Keith Urban's done The Gambler on a tribute, other people. We're going to do the very first Kenny Rogers in the first edition ditty that brought him to the public. Surprisingly, this was not first recorded by Kenny Rogers. This was recorded by, of all people, Jerry Lee Lewis. And one or two of you might remember this. I woke up this morning with the sun down, oh, shining in. I found my mind in a brown paper bag, but then, well, now I tripped down a cloud, I fell 8 miles high. I tore my mind on the jagged sky. I just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, what condition my condition was in. I found my soul in a deep dark hole, and then I followed it in. My mind was a-crawling out, and I was a-crawling in. 8 miles out of Memphis, and I couldn't unwind. 8 miles of Memphis, and I could not fly. I just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Almost reminds me of Incense and Peppermints, but I don't remember the words of that one. Incense, peppermints, innocent time. See, if you've been to a Psycho show, you know how that goes. This little ditty, this little set, probably more than anything else, will probably remind those of you that were traumatized and terrorized 20 odd years ago by the Pleasant Valley Psychos. This will bring a flashback or two. Oh, let's see here. I wrote down a bunch of songs, I don't remember any of them. Oh, this one. On one of the other videos when I was doing Hank Williams' Kalijah, I told you, came close to pulling some songs that you should probably not play at a Native American casino when I can articulate. Sorry, folks. This is not rehearsed at all. This is spontaneity at its worst. This is a cute little song that was actually done on Hee Haw by Buck Owens' son in the very early 70s. This is from 1969, and it's called Cowboy Convention. Fair warning, this is politically incorrect. Some of you, this was just a fun tune. Well, I was riding the prairie when out of the blue I could see there were 24 Indians starting to hold up on me. But there was no place I could run, and I never carry a gun, so I cried for help. Then along came Hopalong Cassidy, Maverick and Billy the Kid. I'd have been lost if they hadn't shown up when they did. Well, there was even Doc Holliday, Buffalo Bill, Jesse James, and 2,000 cavalry, but I can't remember their names. I was safe in my cabin, thinking of going to bed, when an Indian tomahawk stuck in the wall by my head. I looked out the window and saw there was 2,000 Indians or more, so I cried for help. Then along came Hop-along Cassidy, Maverick and Billy the Kid. I'd have been lost if they hadn't shown up like they did. And there was even Doc Holliday, Buffalo Bill, Jesse James, and 2,000 cavalry, but I can't remember their names. But then one day I was caught, I was taken to sea running bear. But we got on so well that he told me that I could stay there. According to Indian law, I could have me a choice of a squaw. I needed no help. But along came Hop-along Cassidy, Maverick and Billy the Kid. I'd have been fine if they hadn't shown up like they did. And there was even Doc Holliday, Buffalo Bill, Jesse James, and 3,000 cavalry, but I can't remember their names. Cowboy Convention. I've always liked that song. I'm not the only one. I saw another solo acoustic guy named Ralph Jean do that on a YouTube video. I pulled that out here and there to the, some people were humorous, some people were just dumbfounded and disgusted. Again, if you saw the Pleasant Valley Psychos, you are used to that. This is one a lot of people tackle. This is a cricket song, post Buddy Holly, most famous 1964 by Bobby Fuller, a man who died under very interesting circumstances. Well, you know love makes a fool of you. You do anything that you want you to. It can make you feel so good when it does what you think you should. Or it can make you cry all night when your baby don't treat you right. When you're feeling sad and blue, you know love has made a fool of you. You know love has made a fool of you. Make a fool of man, but you don't care, you go and try it again. Time goes by, it's a passing fast. You think your love is gonna last. By and by, baby, you're gonna find crazy love is gonna make you blind. When you're feeling sad and blue, you know love has made a fool of you. You know love has made a fool of you. So good when it does what you think you should, or it can make you cry all night. When your baby just don't treat you right, when you're feeling sad and blue, you know love has made a fool of you. You know love has made a fool of you. You know love has made a fool of you. Should I or shouldn't I? Ah, what the heck. rocks in the hot sun. So I followed the law and the law won. I followed the law and the law won. I needed money 'cause I had none. I followed the law and the law won. I followed the law and the law won. I guess my race is run. She's the best girl that I've ever had. I fought the law and the law won. Oh, I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won. You know I'm breaking rocks in the hot sun. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won. Whew, that was almost a workout. I like that. This is one of those, they call them nuggets, rock and roll artifacts. This is a song recorded in the very early 60s. Okay, for those of you worried about COVID-19, you should not do this, but you know me and rules for the most part. This is, I'll tell you the story about it in comments if you have any questions. It's a very fun song called Daddy Wants a Cold Beer Now. Come along, everyone, gonna be singing a song about cold beer. Cold beer now. Daddy wants a cold beer, gotta have a cold beer now. Daddy wants a cold beer, Daddy wants a cold beer now. Cold beer now. I want a cold beer. Get a cold beer now. Walking along, singing a song about cold beer. Cold beer now. I got a cold beer. Daddy wants a cold beer now. Yes, Daddy wants a cold beer, Daddy wants a cold beer now. Cold beer now. I want a cold beer, Daddy wants a cold beer now. Menster Fip and the Fipsters. You might be able to find that one on YouTube. Interesting story about that one. And this one, this is a Hermit song. This is a B-side. I think it was the other side of Kind of Hush. It's a Chuck Berry tribute, and I like my Chuck Berry. Speed is locomotion down the railroad line. Tell the driver, mister, I ain't got no time. Lady waiting for me at the end of the track. Gotta go and see her, ain't got no time to pack. Hurry on, mister, I just learned my reservation has been confirmed. I don't need no sleeping car, no Kirk-ass rate. Sitting with the chickens in the Kirk-ass freight. Don't misunderstand me, cause I paid my fare. Keep this train a-moving, I just gotta get there. Hurry on, mister, I just learned that my reservation has been confirmed. Speed on, been confirmed. Don't send me no stations, I don't need no beer. Pass on my instructions to the engineer. Gotta keep 'em moving, gotta see Lucille. Keep the train a-rolling, don't you let it be wheel. Hurry up, mister, I just learned. My reservation has been confirmed. Now speed on, speed on, oh speed on, speed on. Hurry up, mister, I just learned. My reservation has been confirmed. Ooh. Little Herman's ditty. My reservation's been confirmed. It was kind of a hit overseas from what I understand. It was called Speed On in like Australia or someplace like that. Ooh, alright. Let's see. Trying to think of what you consult this little list I made up that I usually pay no attention to whatsoever. And I'm already through a few of those. Old Rolling Stone song, like this one a lot. You don't know what's going on. You've been away for far too long. You can't come back and be the first in line. You're out of touch, my baby. My poor misguided baby. I said, baby, 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 you're out of time. But now, baby, 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 you're out of time. I said, baby, 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 you're out of time. Well, you are left out. You are left out without a doubt now. Baby, 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 you're out of time. I thought you were a clever girl, living in your social world, but you can't come back and be the first in line. You're obsolete, my baby, my poor discarded baby. Well, I said, baby, 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 you're out of time. Now, baby, 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 you're out of time. I said, baby, 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 you're out of time. Yes, you are left out. You are left out without a doubt now. Baby, 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 you're out of time. Baby, 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 you're out of time. Ooh, alright. Rock and roll oldies and a little bit of cardio aerobics. What a better combination. There isn't one. I think this was the White Album. This is Ringo with a little bit of 80s Georgia Satellites thrown in. Always like this one. I listen for your footsteps coming up the drive. Listening for your footsteps, but they don't arrive. Just waiting for you knocking on my old front door. I don't hear it. Doesn't mean you don't love me anymore. I see the clock a-ticking on that mantel shelf. I see those hands a-moving, but I'm by myself. But I wonder where you are tonight. see you doesn't mean you don't love me anymore. Don't pass me by, don't make me cry, don't make me blue. Oh darling, I love only you. Hate to see you go, you know it hurts me so. Don't pass me by. Don't say goodnight. When now you were in a car crash, I was so unfair. You were all a bleeding, you almost lost my hair. Now where you are tonight, why I'm by myself, I don't see you, but it doesn't mean you don't love me anymore. Don't pass me by, don't make me cry, don't make me blue. Now darling, I love only you. Oh, it hurts me so, but I hate to see you go. Don't pass me by. Don't wave goodbye. All right, little Ringo there. Don't pass me by. How are we doing out there? Corona captivity, going back to the 60s. This is a fun one. Everybody, everybody, everybody's blue and they're lonesome. Everybody, everybody, everybody's got the blues. One time or other, everybody listen to me. You lose somebody you love, but that's no reason for you to break down and cry. Well now, hey everybody, everybody, everybody's had a lonesome moment. Everybody, everybody, everybody's had the blues. One time or other, everybody listen to me. You lose somebody you love, that's no reason for you to break down and cry. Well I said, hey everybody, everybody, everybody had a broken heart now. Everybody, everybody, everybody's at the blues. Alright, Little Tommy Roe Diddley, written while he was on the tour. He was headlining. His opening act was a little group from England called the Beatles. He has stated that he borrowed John Lennon's Gibson J160E to compose that. I have no reason to doubt him. Whew. Alright, let's just had a oh! This is no, he didn't moment. Yeah, I did. This is, if you ever seen either, this little trilogy of tunes came about in the Cat Daddy 55 era. I used to play this a lot at the Tuesday and Friday night cruise night shows, and sometimes at the monthly VA shows I did in central Iowa. I used a trilogy of tunes from the early 60s to set up one of my songs. If you've followed me at all, you know about my best moment as a songwriter, She's Still Searching for Daddy. I used to do these three little tunes as kind of a prelude, kind of leading up to it. I used to call it, I think, the Teenage Trilogy. Now I simply call it the J. Epstein medley. It goes like this. Such a tender romantic beginning. You come on like a dream, a peaches and cream, a lips like strawberry wine. You're 16, you're beautiful and you're mine. You are ribbons and curls, ooh what a girl, eyes that sparkle and shine. You're 16, you're beautiful and you're mine. Well now you're my baby, you're my pet. We fell in love on the night we met. You touched my hand, my heart went pop. And knew when we kissed, I could not stop. You walked down in my dreams and into my car. Now you're my angel divine. You're 16, you're beautiful and you're mine. Oh, you're 16, you're beautiful and you're mine. She was only 16, only 16. Oh, but I loved her so. She was too young to fall in love, but I was too young to know. Well, now we laughed and we sang, we did funny things that made her heart glow. But she was too young to fall in love, but I was too young to know. But how should I give my heart so fast? It never would happen again. 'Cause I was a child of 16. Oh, I made some years since then. She was only 16, only 16. She made my heart glow. She was too young to fall in love, and I was too dumb to know. Oh, and I was too young to know. When I come back, when you grow up, girl, you're still living in a paper doll world. Living ain't easy, love's twice as tough. So come back, baby, when you grow up. When I come back, when you grow up, girl, you still got a lot of time left in the world. Soon you'll be a woman ready to love. Come back, baby, when you grow up. Well, now I love you, girl, but your wide-eyed innocence really was on my mind, yeah. I'd rather that you get your very first heartbreak somewhere else along the line. Come back when you grow up, girl. You still got a lot of time left in the world. Soon you'll be a woman ready to love. Come back, baby, when you grow up. Ah, yeah, the J. Epstein trilogy. What can I tell you, people? Speaking of trilogies, I wasn't originally going to do this one, but this was kind of a fun thing to do. Let me see if I remember this right. This happened to Cat Daddy 55 at a car show in Pleasant Hill, Iowa, about 7 years ago, I think, if the memory's working. The weather, these things were always weather permitting, so it was kind of spotty. We didn't know if we were going to play, weren't going to play. On again, off again, forecast for the rain. Finally, they said, it doesn't look like rain, sunshine. We went up, set out to play. I was making some snarky comments about it, and if there's a God, you know darn well she's a very vengeful woman, because I did 3 tunes back to back, and as soon as I did them, the skies opened up in a torrent and I ruined a $500 PA head. Well, now the roof is leaking, rain's falling on my head. I see a drop. Rain is leaking, roof's falling on my head. It won't stop. Cried so hard, tears falling on my bed. The drippity drop. She packed all the bags and she moved out on a midnight train. Drippity drop. She packed her bags and she moved on that midnight train. She didn't stop. Cried so hard, tears falling off my bed. A drippity drop. My buddy come to see me, give me a tip, tip, tip. I said, listen here, buddy, button your lip, lip, yip. Don't you mind your own business? No, I'm hip, hip, hip. I know when that girl give it a slip, slip, slip. Roof's leaking, rain is falling down my head. Don't hear a drop. Cried so hard, tears falling off my bed. Oh, drippity drop. Drip drop, drippity drop. Drip drop, drippity drop. And then if that wasn't bad enough, I went into this little ditty. When I listen to the rhythm of the falling rain, tell me just what a fool I've been. I wish that you would go and let me cry in vain, so I can be alone again. The only girl I care about is gone away, looking for a brand new start. I wonder if she knows that when she left that day, along with her she took my heart. Rain, won't you tell me now, does this seem fair? For her to steal my heart away when she don't care. I can't love another when my heart's somewhere far away. Well, now listen to the rhythm of the falling rain, telling me just what a fool I've been. I wish that he would go and let me cry in vain, so I can be alone again. Oh, listen to the falling rain. Oh, listen to the falling rain. Peter patter, Peter patter. Oh, 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 please listen to the falling rain now. And so far at that point it was so good. Then it started to get a little cloudy, but an element of sunshine. Then I went into this little ditty. Might be slightly outside the 60s timeline, but barely, so we're going to put it in here. And as soon as I did this little ditty, the skies opened up. As long as I remember, the rain's been pouring down. Clouds of mystery pouring, confusion on the ground. A good man through the ages, trying to find the sun. When I wonder, still I wonder, who stopped the rain? That was the point, people. Oh, I went down Virginia, seeking shelter from the storm. Caught up in the fable, I watched the tower on. Now 5-year plans and new deals, wrapped in golden chains. When I wonder, well still I wonder, who stopped the rain? Singers playing, oh how we cheered for more. The crowd had rushed together just to try and to keep warm, but still the rain kept falling was falling on my ears. When I wonder, well still I wonder, who stopped the rain? Oh yes, I wonder. I'm getting a little workout on that one. Alright, I'm going to do one or two more and put an end to this little nostalgia trip. I hope you're having fun. This is kind of fun. This is more fun than, this set was more fun than I thought it would be. So, I'm going to give a slightly punky rocky treatment to one of my absolute all-time favorite 60s tunes. This song was such a favorite I named two of my bar bands after this one. This was by a group that I think is still around in some form. They were called the Swingin' Medallions. I woke up this morning, my head was so bad, the worst hangover that I ever had. What happened to me last night? That girl of mine, she loved me so right, you know she loved me so long, she loved me so hard. I finally passed out in her front yard. It wasn't whiskey that I had too much of, it was a double shot of my baby's love. It was a double shot of my baby's love, yeah, yeah. Double shot of my baby's love, yeah, yeah. Was a potion I had too much of, it was a double shot of my baby's love. Now it was such a thrill, it was touching me. I'm walking around in ecstasy. I'm doing flips and I'm shouting out loud. A sleep of the love and I'm walking on a cloud. One night a week is a plenty enough. It's a good thing for me, they don't bottle that stuff. Well, my heart begins to fly like a dove when it's a double shot of my baby's love. It was a double shot of my baby's love, yeah, yeah. Double shot of my baby's love. It was a potion I had too much of. It was a double shot of my baby's love. Double shot of my baby's love. Ooh. Oh, that was a fun tune. I like that one. Alright, I had a whole bunch of tunes here that I didn't get to. What a surprise. Actually, I got to most of them. So, let's see. This one I've never done before. Trying to find the right key. And yes, this is what happens at psycho shows. And oh well, sorry about that, folks. You tell lies thinking I can't see. You can't cry cause you're laughing at me. I'm down, I'm really down. I'm down, down on the ground. When I'm down, I'm really down. How can you laugh when you know I'm down? How can you laugh? Man buys ring, woman throw it away. Same old thing happening every day. When I'm down, I'm really down. I'm down, down on the ground. I'm down, I'm really down. How can you laugh when you know I'm down? How can you laugh? You know I'm down. We're all alone and there's nobody else. You still moan, keep your hands to yourself. I'm down, I'm really down. Oh, I'm down, down on the ground. Oh, I'm down, I'm really down. How can you laugh when you know I'm down? How can you laugh when you know I'm down? You tell lies thinking I can't see. You can't cry cause you're laughing at me. I'm down, I'm really down. I'm down, I'm really down. Whew, all right, a little bit of Beatles there to end this little 60s soiree. Hope you got a chuckle out of it. Let me know in comments, emails, carrier pigeon, we don't care. See y'all next time, folks.